How does a vegan person go from playing and being a professional violinist to making millions and millions and ends up looking like this? And I'm gonna tell you exactly how he got his claim to fame and the mastermind behind his entire Nikocado Avocado empire.
And you will continue to consume. And I'll continue to be 2 steps ahead.
Before we go into the actual history and origin, what you need to understand is what the heck is a mukbang? Muk means eat, bang means room or show. You put those two together, you have eating show. And mukbangs were quite and still are a popular niche and trend in the YouTube space, which originally came from Korea, where you have a lot of lonely millennials, Gen X, Gen Zs, and having no one to eat with. So people would turn on their laptops and eat with a mukbanger. And that transitioned and theme transitioned right over to YouTube. And now you have thousands of people eating on camera, lots of ramen, all types of Asian food, all types. I don't mind having a day or two of that, but like an entire channel dedicated to that? I don't know, man. And they're making millions. And this guy is no different. Nicholas Perry, better known as Nikocado Avocado, was born in the Ukraine and then moved to Philadelphia and then eventually New York City in 2013. Before the glitz and the glamour and the drama and the pooping himself, he was actually a classical trained violinist, orchestra. We're talking about band geek. And of course, that itself does not pay the bills. So what it does is that he was also working for Home Depot while trying to support his violin careers and aspirations.
2 years ago, I was living in Colombia with rats running around our kitchen counter, and we were paying about $170, $180 a month for our house.
Wow.
Yeah, and I used to like make $200 a month on YouTube.
Wait, so what were you doing before YouTube? What was your job?
Freelance violinist.
He went to university and studied performing arts as his major, theater in layman's terms. And then through his exploration and content creation consumption, he watched a lot of YouTubers. And then he eventually decided to create the channel Nikocado Avocado. And we know anything about avocados, it is a huge, huge trend for all us youngsters out there. All he did was not eat meat, make a lot of mukbangs, and replicated the shows that his friends had showed him, but through a healthy and a vegan lifestyle.
Hi, little sloths. Welcome to another eating show with me, Nikocado Avocado, and we have...
But then he soon was to discover that the vegan community, especially when it came to content creation and YouTube, was pretty toxic, to the point where people were belittling him for him even having a pet parrot. That's when he decided to give up and leave the whole vegan community and ventured into who we know him as today, the original Nikocado Avocado.
These prices are too expensive. How's anyone supposed to afford this food? No one can afford these prices. Going down the tubes.
When he made his first non-vegan mukbang, he realized that, wow, 50,000 views instantly. And for him at the time, that was a big, big viewership. And I would also guess big, big check compared to all his other videos. And then a couple mukbangs later, he started talking about and using the camera to talk about gossip and what went on in his life. And in the early stages of his channel, there were almost like vents and outlets where he dramatized his life. And he realized that the more people flocked to him, the more drama he talked about, the more viewership it gained.
I actually went to his Instagram. I screenshot the first photo we ever took together.
So you have an aspiring violinist, musician, who went to study theater and then working at Home Depot. There, you make a lot of vegan mukbang videos that no one was watching until you flip the switch and you realize I have something here, and I'm gonna try to run with it.
We took this photo together.
2, 3. Testing, testing.
And as you can see, this was the tone, this sort of character that he slowly began to play through the over-dramatization, the over-exaggeration of his life events, to eating completely healthy food, 180, to the other side, eating a lot of junk, a lot of things where you wouldn't necessarily be known for when it came to internet trends. Because when it comes to mukbangs, you are known to eat a lot of heavy carb food, and especially spicy noodles. And that was the trend that he, to this day, is still recreating. Having Takis, having Cheetos, having anything involved with red food coloring. That was the Nikocado brand. Nick realized that, hey, I can start to play this the other way around. I want to be the villain.
Shame, guilt, because I did say I would talk about it.
And that's exactly what he did. Using his performance arts and understanding marketing and theatrics, he started to play up the character that everyone wanted him to play. And the more he embellished and created a meme of himself, the more the fans flocked to him. The more the people wanted to see him either rise and fall. And the very fact that people were watching him was his kryptonite, was his sense of fame and currency.
Like 13.
Yeah.
The third one.
The second one, though.
Oh, the second one's like 2 or 3.
The fact that you can have 3 channels
I'm hungry.
of just eating. No, it's impressive that you get that many. Like, who...
Never thought I'd be here, that's for sure.
2019 is when he made the collaboration with another notorious mukbanger, Stephanie Soo.
Here, can you give me a call, please? I haven't heard from you personally since yesterday, and I feel we need to chat. You only message things to the group chat, but not to me here. This is going to be my last time reaching out for the evening. I'm feeling hurt. Please talk to me, not through Zach.
This in itself deserves its own video in and of itself, but the TLDR is that he himself was portrayed as a narcissist, and Stephanie Soo was a people pleaser. And these two people had a lot of controversy where Stephanie Soo, made a hit piece on Nikocado Avocado, claiming that he was manipulative, a liar, and made her feel very, very uncomfortable during that collaboration. And through that, Nikocado Avocado was painted as the villain, the nemesis, a person that wanted to get taken down, and it was during the peak of cancel season, cancel culture.
I don't want to believe that they know the full story of what he's done. I also felt scared because now it felt like if I say something, it's not just going up against Nick, but look at all the friends he has.
But he himself also played it out, creating video after video where all these thousands of people, waves of hate from Stephanie Soo's own fan base, came after him. But the more they claimed to label him as obese, label him as a certain character, the more it fueled his fire to embellish this character even farther.
All of these lost and bored people consuming anything that they're told to consume. I am the villain. I make myself one.
And to this day, I can only assume YouTube is his full-time income. I would not be surprised if he makes 5 figures, even 6 figures a month from every single person watching his videos. Either you want him to succeed or even fail. And recently, he's been back in the YouTube headlines again because of Oompaville, another YouTuber who creates a lot of these drama-related commentary videos, and he eventually decided to have him on this podcast. And as you can see, the more he talks to the host, the more itself that you could see that, wait, this is actually a really likable person. And he actually plays a character. And none of this is actually real.
Are saying we're lovers, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable because
Yeah,
I
it's
just
kinda weird.
met you.
Yeah, we just met.
You know what it is? It's because you posted the cowboy hat, and they all started thinking of Brokeback Mountain.
What's next for Nikocado? Who knows? All you can tell is that this was planned. This is very orchestrated. Where you turn on the camera, you become entertainment. I'm just the byproduct, right? People watching, they are the byproduct. And through his fame, a lot of me has questioning the conflict, the controversies. A lot of it may be strewed in a way towards his favor. It was all done on purpose, where even Stephanie Soo has made multiple videos about this, as well as merch. How's Nikocado doing today? Well, besides the character and his own health issues, where he claims to have things like diabetes and breathing issues, who knows how long this train will go. We can only watch and find out, but to this day, he is a completely different person, where he was that once healthy, quote-unquote fit vegan mukbanger, to now making carb-heavy fettuccine on a mobility scooter, making millions of dollars because you find this entertaining. Whether you are into the character, you believe it's not a character and it's really him, or you're just sitting back and you're watching popcorn and seeing where this roller coaster he decides to take you on. But you know that he is smart. He's made his money, and hey, eating food to the point where you are obese, having health issues, is that the price of fame? Is that what you want to promote to the world? To get rich and famous and having a lot of clickbaity headliners? Who knows? I guess that's the price that we pay for now, for fame. But yeah, guys, that was my video on Nikocado Avocado. And maybe in the next video, I'll actually make one dedicated to the Stephanie Soo drama and with Nikocado Avocado, because that's a whole other tea session right there. But you're watching Broke the Habit. I'm BTH Peter, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cheers, guys.